Well, hey there, folks. It's Jimmy Stewart here, hoping this is finding you all doing well. In today's video, folks, we're going to cut right to it. You all know what this means, folks. You can all sing it with me. Sing it from your heart. It is
New Guitar Day.
Yes! It's New Guitar Day here in the studio. My thanks to George, everybody at Firebird Music and Firefly Guitars for sponsoring this video. Let's get right to the B-roll and see what came in. Let's have a look. The New Guitar Day B-roll. Say hello to David. Okay, let's have a look, folks. New Guitar Day here at the studio. Ooh. All right. Again, our thanks to Firefly Guitars, Firebird Music, George, and all the folks there for sponsoring this video again today here in the studio. New Guitar Day B-roll. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed the B-roll New Guitar Day out there at the pool table opening ceremony. Of course, we're talking about this guy right here, folks. Yes, it's one of the new FFLPSs from the good folks at Firebird Music and Firefly Guitars. This, another one of their tribute style, going out to, of course, Zakk Wylde in the, of course, Bullseye version of the FFLPS. This, the camo version. And here it is right here, folks, the Elite Camo, and it is beautiful. Again, folks, and I've always said this for years now doing Firefly reviews. You look at the pictures and you see them on their website at www.guitarsgarden.com. It's guitars with an S. People keep asking me, I put it in every one of my videos. That's their official website. You see the pictures on there and, you know, you go, wow, look at the finish on that. Look at this one. But when you actually get it in your hands and you receive it at home, it'll blow you away. The finish on this is really, really cool. It looks so much nicer than the actual pictures on there. This is the green camo, by the way. We're going to do the up-close video on this, of course. And, of course, we're going to do some sound checks. But I just wanted to go and take a look at this. This is the Elite model. And look at how they did the headstock on this, how they bring it up from the bone nut. It's almost like a two-piece. You can see it here. Very, very cool. You got your stinger on the back. And, of course, the big identifying difference in a guitar like this, the Zakk Wylde tribute style on this particular model, the camo model, is that this has a maple fretboard. You don't see too many maple fretboard LP style guitars. Most of them are rosewood, some are ebony, but you don't see many maple, and this has got the maple fretboard on it. Of course, it's got the stainless steel ball end frets, the upgraded El Nico 5 pickups, mahogany body, mahogany neck, maple fretboard, bone nut, gold hardware, just really, really nice. Again, mahogany bodies, set necks. It's really, really a nicely made guitar. You get your double bindings on both sides, multiple bindings as well, binding up and down the neck, all the way through the fretboard, all the way up through the headstock. Gold hardware, it goes on, folks. These are just unbelievable, and they're on sale right now. The holiday promotion is still going on www.guitarsgarden.com. I think they're down to $209 from $239, so you're saving around $30, which is actually a little bit more than what the shipping is. The shipping's like $27 to the lower 48. Again, lower 48 on the U.S. side of the house. Sorry, these are not available to be shipped overseas or in Canada currently. I know everybody complains about that, but that's just the way it is right at the moment, guys. So anyway, lower 48 on sale for $209, and again, you're saving around $30 off the regular $239 price on these things, which again is a bargain within itself, right? So if you're interested at all, have a look. There's still some available, and I just checked a little while ago. Here is a picture of it right on www.guitarsgarden.com. So it is still available, and it's just a cool guitar. I mean, it's cool. Standard Gibson LP style scaling at 24.75. Again, difference being maple fretboard, stainless steel ball end frets, dual EMG style, but dual passive Alnico 5 humbucking pickups, your toning controls, volume controls, three-way switch up here, gold hardware. Just a really, really cool guitar. All right, I know you want to take an up-close look at it. Let's do that now. We'll cut to the up-close and personal, and then we'll come back and do some sound checks. Let's do it. Okay, folks, so here's the up-close and personal on the new FFLPS from the good folks at Firefly Guitars. This is the ZJG. This is their Zakk Wylde Camo Bullseye style guitar based on the Zakk Wylde Camo Gibson and or Epiphone. The new LPS, these are just very, very cool. There was, I think, about 3 different Bullseye style Zakk Wyldes out there. I did show you earlier, last year I believe it was, a couple months ago, the Bullseye black and white. This is the Camo green Bullseye version, and it's just very, very cool. Again, this is an elite LPS from Firefly Guitars, and what I mean by elite is the elite model. So it's got the upgraded binding. Usually the elites have binding on both the front and back, which this does. The upgraded markings, which go down to the first fret on the elites. The elite badging up here, and usually the elites are also gold hardware, which again this one is. Now, keeping with the Zakk Wylde Camo, released by both Gibson and Epiphone, you got your gold hardware, your EMG style pickups. These are not active pickups. These are passive, but they're in the EMG style. As you can see, there's no the flat covers, no magnet poles sticking out. And also this one, again keeping with the Zakk Wylde, is a maple fretboard, which is quite unusual on an LP style guitar. Usually they are rosewood, ebony, whatever. But a very cool twist for somebody looking for a maple fretboard LP style. Here you are. Again, you get your standard Tune-o-matic with your stop piece, volume and tone controls down here. And again, folks, like all the Fireflies that have come in and I've shown you on this channel, the finish just does not, the pictures on the website just don't compare to when you actually get it in person. It just looks fabulous. And the work done on this is really, really nice. Again, this sports the upgraded stainless steel frets with the ball ends. Very, very nice, very, very smooth. Again, you got a maple fretboard on here with your mother of pearl style hexagonal fret markers all the way up to the first fret. Again, another portion of the elite, you get a bone nut here, obviously, and then you get the binding that goes all the way, multi-binding goes all the way through the headstock on both sides. And wait till I turn this around to show you the back of this. And again, very, very cool. I'm going to go ahead and flip it around. As you can see, this is the green camo. And you can also tell that it's got the binding on both front and back. There you go. And this is a mahogany body and neck with a maple fretboard. You can see the stinger they put in up here. And again, this is nice and smooth back here. Your gold hardware, including your tuning keys. Just very cool. Nice job by the folks at Firebird Music. And of course, I'll give you some measurements, as I always do here. Turn this back around. And then we'll bring it into the studio and do some sound checks as well. It's the Zakk Wylde Tribute Camo Bullseye version from the good folks at Firefly Guitars and Firebird Music. Much thanks to them. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed the up close and personal on this guitar. Again, I did some measurements, and I'll show you those right here. I did a measurement at the 12th fret, and you can see it right here in the picture I took. I did a measurement at the nut, and you can see that. 12th fret, you can see that. I did the radius check on the fretboard, and again, like most of the LP styles that I've seen recently, last couple of years anyway, they tend to be a little bit flatter than the earlier models. This coming in as close as I can tell, right around a 16 radius, okay? So it is flat, feels flat when you play it. Flatness, again, helps a little bit more with bending and doing your lead style things. A more of a rounded radius is more of a chord-based type of guitar. But again, the difference between 12 and 16 is pretty minuscule, but you do feel it in your hands. I feel it anyway, and it is flatter. Okay, the neck, 60s slim. It's not a baseball bat 50s style neck. It's pretty slim. Again, you were like 42 and some change here at the nut, and around 51 or so, I think, as I recall, up at the 12th. So it's not real thick. It feels good. And again, you've got a gloss finish on the back of this where they did not paint this. They left it open, but put a gloss finish on there and a cool stinger, as you can see on here. A nice heel here on the set neck. Feels very nice. And I like how they did the fretboard coming up into the headstock here, and they just kind of widened it up with the binding going up each side. Really nice. Very cool looking. All right, so let's go ahead and try this out. We're going to, as always, use the Monoprice 15 watt that I have here, the Stage Right Monoprice. I've been using this for my reviews and demos for 5 years now, going on 5 years. And of course, I have the Monoprice V30 112 cabinet over there that I use as well. I just took this out of the box. As you've seen, it has not been lying around. I took it out of the box about an hour ago, and I tuned it up, and that's where we are. So I'm just going to double check the tuning again real quick. That's close enough for government work. Okay, and we're going to go to a clean patch here and give you an idea how this sounds. I'm going to back these pickups off because they tend to be a little hot, and I don't want them distorting in here in the room, especially if I'm trying to do something clean for you. Oh, it's got some nice chime to it. And I think a little bit of that has to do with that maple fretboard. It's got a little bit more high end. Nice. Go to the middle. Into the neck. Back to the middle. Back to the bridge. Wow. Nice. One thing I noticed on this, this has the stainless steel ball end frets, but on this one, it's got a little bit of, just a little bit of gruffness to the frets, a little bit of scratchy. Nothing that a little polish wouldn't take care of. They feel very, very nice, but they have a little bit of scratch to them. I could probably just play it for an hour or so and that would be gone, but. Yeah, it's not bad. Again, nothing but a little fret eraser, you know, just a little polish would clean those right up really, really nice. I can also tell that it's set up quite low. I mean, lower than normal. And I'm thinking this is right on 125, maybe a 1. Because I'm catching just a little bit, a slight bit of string buzz. Yeah, so I'm looking at 1.25 on the bass side of it on the 12th fret and 1 on the high E side at the 12th fret. So a little bit lower than this normally comes from Firefly, which is nice. I mean, it feels nice. The action's set there. But I'm getting I can hear it. Doesn't bother me. I mean, I have a few guitars that are set low like that, and I get a little bit of, you know, string buzz, especially unplugged. But you're not hearing it plugged in. Wow. Okay. Very nice. It plays very, very nice. Again, the finish on these guys, when you get them, if you haven't bought a guitar from Firefly and you've looked at the pictures and you always go, wow, that looks cool. But when you actually get it in your hands, it'll blow you away. The finishes on these guitars are just really, really well done. This is no different. Again, thumbs up to the folks at Firefly Guitars. The Epiphone and the Gibson version is out of sight of this. You take a look at the Gibson version. I've seen them anywhere from, you know, $9,800 to $13,000 for the Gibson Wylde Camo, Bullseye. You know, the Epiphone versions of this are running between $1,300 and $1,500. You know, and those are kind of used prices off of Reverb. Folks, you know, if you like that style, if you like this kind of, in fact, you know, actually getting a Les Paul style guitar with a maple fretboard is cool within itself. So if you're interested in something like that, something like this, take a look at www.guitarsgarden.com. I'll leave a link, of course, in my description. Check them out while they're still available. Again, if you hesitate, everybody that knows that bought Firefly guitars knows that if you see something and you really like it, you need to order it because they actually sell out quite quickly. It's just the way it is, folks. And they only make so many of them. They're a small company. They only make so many, and then they're gone. So you might be waiting months. You might be waiting years. You might be waiting forever because they might not bring it back at all. It's just the way it is and the way they do business. So check them out. All right, so I'm going to wrap it up for today, folks. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I think it's really well done. Again, if you're into tribute guitars at all and you like that kind of stuff, It's a no-brainer, even without being into tribute guitars, because I'm really not. But I just like Les Pauls, and this is actually, in fact, check out the weight. I did the weight on this, and it's a very comfortable 8 pounds, 4 ounces maybe, 5 ounces. So it's not a boat anchor, which has been really, really nice with the last number of LPs that I've seen come out of Firebird music. Very, very nice. So anyway, if you're interested, check them out. Get them while you can, folks. Thank you so much to all the subscribers. We just went over 8,000 subscribers, well, I think it was last week. So thank you so much. If you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, or you just haven't got around to it, hey, yeah, come on over to the good side. Subscribe. Would love to have you on board. Okay? Until next time, folks, it's Jimmy Stewart saying so long. Take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Please stay healthy. Be kind to each other. And we'll talk to you all again very, very soon. Bye-bye for now. Oh, should I leave you something? Okay, I'll leave you something on the way out.